Hey, welcome to It's All About the Hunts. Today I went hunting at Walmart and I found two of these Series 1 celebration boxes of Topps 2025. Both of them were a little bit dinged up and they say, damaged boxes could hold the hits. So I grabbed both of them. They were the last two there. I've seen a lot of people posting about them and it looks like there's going to be some fun hits in there. So there's some power players, they've got mascots, they've got the game day drip, they've got the 8-bit ballers and some autograph patch cards for those. I really kind of wish they would have done a little bit better with the 8-bit ballers because that would have been a really cool insert. But it looks like they just took a photo and 8-bit around them instead of like really 8-bitting each person, which would have been pretty cool. So we're getting a ton of cards in here. Each box is 16 packs, 14 cards per pack, 224 total cards. So I'm going to rip part of this now, fill up the hit area, and then come back for the second half. Let's check it out. They also brought back like the big heads, and that's one of the things that people are chasing. I've collected a ton of the base set of this already, from those Fanatics blasters, so hopefully this will be a little bit different. And at least they're all different inserts. So I'm just going to do half, and then break down the second box and do both halves as well. Let's rock and roll. First part, first pack. Celebration 2025. Opening day went down. The O's rocked it. They beat Toronto Blue Jays 12-2. Watched the Dodgers play as well, and they took a nice dub. Ryan Jeffers, Jake Irvin, the National League ERA leaders, Tristan Cassis, David Peterson, Kybert Ruiz, Reese Hoskins, Corey Seager, the Padres, Brandon Pfaadt, on a sand glitter. My first of the mascots. Let's hope for an Oriole bird here in a minute. So we got Pauls from the Tigers. Slide him over here. 8-bit baller. My first of those. Bryce Harper. Mookie Betts. Stars of the MLB. So I guess I'll be in every pack just like normal. And Bradley Blaylock. Cedric Mullins. Royce Lewis. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The NL home run leaders. We've got the Dodgers. Gavin Sheets. Max Schumann. Jake Berger. David Festa. There we go. That's a no for me. Call to the Hall, Mr. Cal Ripken Jr., the Iron Man. I'll take it. Power player, Corey Seager. That's kind of a cool looking insert. Game day drip, Jose Ramirez, Francisco Lindor, and Charlie Blackmon. Orlando Arcia, Christian Yelich, Ardalis Garcia, Clay Holmes, James Wood, Jonathan India, Matt Verling, Rafael Devers, Royce Lewis, Sand Glitter, Tyler Phillips, Rosie Red, 8-bit ballers, Jordan Alvarez, Bobby Witt Jr. on the stars of the MLB, and Brooks Baldwin. So move them around. We'll see. Hopefully there's enough room for all the hits. That's what I did read that they're packed with hits. That's why I was kind of excited to do it. I know they're all mainly base inserts, but they're still pretty cool. All right, we got Mackenzie Gore, the Diamondbacks, Cody Bellinger, Marcus Stroman, the American League home run leaders, Lawrence Butler, Jesus Sanchez, Brent Rooker, Spencer Schwellenbach, Jackson Churio on the 90, sets that I'm collecting. Game day drip for Jarren Duran. The Nationals got to have Screech, Bryce Harper, stars of the MLB, and Nick Lodolo. Jacob Wilson, Jose Ramirez, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Pete Fairbanks, the Dodgers, Jake McCarthy, Riley Green, Mitch Haniger, Yelber Diaz, Sonny Gray, Screech again, so some doubles in the same box. Nice. One I wanted to hit. 8-bit baller of Shohei Ohtani. And a Shohei on the stars of the MLB. And then Bryson Stott. Carlos Rodriguez. Jake Rogers. Patrick Bailey. River Ryan. Will Smith. Jose Caballero. Yanier Diaz. JP Crawford. Kobe Mayo. James Wood on the Grapefruit League. Power player Fernando Tatis Jr. Mike Trout on the Game Day Drip. Paul Skeens on the stars of the MLB, and Ben Rice. Josh Hader, Julio Rodriguez, Luis De Los Santos, Nico Cavadas, Logan O'Hop, Zach Eflin, Jose Miranda, Luis Garcia Jr., Francisco Alvarez, and the foil board, Clayton Kershaw. The Rockies have Dinger, their mascot, Bobby Witt Jr. on the 8-bit ballers, Jose Ramirez, stars of the MLB, and Ha-Sung Kim. And my last pack of the first ones. So these are a lot of fun. Lots of inserts. Lots of foils. Very similar to what I ripped in the Fanatics boxes too. However, you get like the Topps borders each time. Casey Mize, Jung-Hoo Lee, Jack Kokanowitz, Connor Wong, Freddie Furman, Eric Fetty, Zeppy Matthews, the National League wins leaders, Ronald Acuna Jr. There we go, cool. Already hit that one previously, but I'll take it. Gunnar Henderson. In the 90, Mike Trout on the power players, Corbin Carroll on the game day drip, Nolan Arenado, stars of the MLB, and Andres Jimenez is the last card for this first pack. So lots of hits. Didn't even have enough room for all the inserts that pop out of these. Next half, happening right now. All right, box 1, part 2. I've got 8 more packs to rip. If these 8 are anything like the first, my room is not enough. So let's see what we get. These are a fun rip. I mean, you get a lot of inserts, a lot of cool players, on different inserts that aren't in the regular set that I've ripped so far, so I kind of dig it. I'm a set builder, so I'm trying to build some of those sets. Alright, we got Manny Machado, Giancarlo Noel, Andrew Abbott, Jamison Talon, Anthony Rizzo, Danny Jansen. We've got the National League batting leaders, Marcell Ozuna, Rob Refsnyder, a foil, Michael McGreevy, the Sand, Glitter, Bernie Brewer, the mascot, Brooks Lee on the 8-bit baller, Shota Imanaga on the stars of the MLB, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Pack 2. Paul Skeens, Connor Norby, Christian Encarnacion Strand, Kyle Schwarber, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Rays, Freddie Peralta, Nathaniel Lowe, the Braves, and this is one of the first of the Cactus Leagues I've hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. I've hit a bunch of the Grapefruit, but never a Cactus. Paul Goldschmidt in the Power Players, Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the Game Day Drip, Kobe Mayo, stars of the MLB, and it looks like we've got the Red Sox. Cade Povich, Dansby Swanson, Giancarlo Stanton, Masataka Yoshida, Tyrone Taylor, Austin Riley, Trevor McGill, Nathan Eovaldi, Cole Ragans, and that's out of the 2025, Dylan Cease, the Sand, Swingin' Friar for the Padres, Francisco Lindor in the 8-bit ballers, Fernando Tatis Jr. on the stars of the MLB, and we've got Spencer Steer. They are pretty fun. Second box will come up in a minute. Alright, Phillies, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Chris Taylor, Andrew McCutchen, Justin Henry Malloy, Tanner Bibby, Mark Vientos, Lamont Wade Jr., Shohei Ohtani on the home field advantage, heck yeah, awesome. Matt Olson on the 1990, Jordan Alvarez power player, Julio Rodriguez on the game day drip, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the stars of the MLB, and Brenton Doyle. Michael Cyanak, Kai Bush, Mike Trout, O'Neal Cruz, Hurston Waldrop, Jake Cave, Joey Cantillo, Mauricio Dubon, Luis Castillo, Thairo Estrada, Sand, the Pirate Parrot, pretty cool. Nice Aaron Judge on the 8-bit ballers, Juan Soto, stars of the MLB, and Francisco Lindor. Bobby Witt Jr., Alec Burleson, Jace Young, Ian Happ, Michael King, Orelvis Martinez, Tyler Gentry, Michael Bush, Garrett Cole, Wyatt Langford in the greatest hits, Pete Alonso in the power players, James Wood in the game day drip, Matt Chapman, stars of the MLB, and DJ Hers. If I don't have a full set after I rip these, plus all the other ones, probably have 2 sets by now. Who knows? Right, Brandon Nimmo, Nolan Chanel, the Reds, Colt Keith, Matt Chapman, Carlos Narvaez, Tyler Soderstrom, Jordan Westberg, the Padres, Paul Blackburn on the Sand Glitter, and there we go. That's what I was looking for, but for some reason it just says mascot, it doesn't say the Oriole Bird. But I'll take it. Baltimore Orioles, the Oriole Bird mascot. It's the one I was hunting for. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the power players, Aaron Judge, stars of the MLB, and Isaac Paredes. Last pack of the first box. Let's go! Reese Olson, Logan Webb, Sean Reynolds, Cal Quantrill, Lewis Robert Jr., Lewis Gill, Brooks Lee, Travis d'Arnaud, Bailey Ober, Angel Martinez on the 90, Jackson Jobe in the 8-bit ballers, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the game day drip, Ellie De La Cruz on the stars of the MLB, and Anthony Volpe is my last of the first box. I dug it. It is a lot of fun. Fun rip. I like the 8-bit baller insert. Probably one of my favorite ones so far. The mascots are kind of cool too, right? There's been a few that they released in like the old vintage sets and, you know, back in the 90s that I've gotten. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this first box. On to the next one, happening right now. Here we go. Celebration box number 2. I actually picked up 2 more of these, so there's going to be a total of 4. I will do the whole skip base cards. Just go through them. You'll be able to see them, but I'm not going to call every single player. I still collect the set. Pretty sure I have the whole Series 1 set, but I couldn't pass up these celebration boxes. The first one was so fun to rip, and I found a couple more at Target the other day. So here we go. Let's jump into this thing. Alright, here we go. Pack 1, Celebration 2025. Lots of fun to rip. If you haven't picked any of these up, I'd recommend them. 50 bucks though is a little steep for some of us. I'm just going to run through the base cards, go for the hit. First pack, here we go. Alright, we got Call to the Hall of Ted Williams, Power Player, Nolan Arenado, CJ Abrams on the Game Day Drip, Jordan Alvarez, Stars of the MLB, so Freddie Freeman in one of the Sand Glitters. And this has been a cool set to collect, is the mascots. Clark the Cub. I've been digging the 8-bit ballers as well. It's kind of a missed opportunity. I think I spoke about that before. I mean, the players should be 8-bit. That would have made it so much better. But hitting James Woods in any of these inserts is cool. One of the rookie chases for this year. And I've been loving the 90s set as well. Don Mattingly in the 90s. Jose Ramirez in the Power Players. Hunter Green in the Game Day Drip. Ryan Jeffers, Sand Glitter. I think I'm going to have to start stacking them on top of each other if I remember what happened last time. 2 in a row. Eugenio Suarez. Cardinals Fred Bird. That's pretty cool. Ellie De La Cruz in the 8-bit. Alright. Got an aqua foil board of Will Benson. Rhett Lauder in the 1990. Power Players of Ellie De La Cruz. Manny Machado in the Game Day Drip. The outfit is wild. Matt Chapman. Brandon Pfaadt. So pretty cool so far. I mean, each pack's got quite a few hits in them. And it is a pretty nice mega box. The Red Sox. Gonna have to start doubling them up. Rangers captain with the mascot. Paul Skeens in the 8-bit. Aaron Judge and Kershaw. Bryce Harper, Grapefruit. I haven't hit one of those yet. You can cover one of those. Juan Soto in the Power Players. Francisco Lindor. Game Day Drip. Ellie and Sonny. Leading off with Paul Skeens. Colin Ray in the foil board. Ryan Pepiot in the Sand Glitter. Mr. Red. Mike Trout on the 8-bit. Shota and Zach DeZenzo. Lots of hits. Too many to show in my one area, so lots of inserts, I should say. Maybe not hits. Maybe not to everybody. It's a fun set to collect. I'm having a lot of fun with these. Jake Irvin. Seth Lugo. The White Sox. He just called mascot. Kind of like what they did with the Orioles bird. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the 8-bit. Bobby Witt. Stars. And here we go. Next pack. We're about halfway through. We're getting the first pitch, Carl Radke. I didn't know who he was. First pitch though, kind of cool. Bryce Harper on the Power Players. Lawrence Butler on the Game Day Drip. Kuna Jr. on the Stars of the MLB. Magneto. The Guardian Slider. Kevin Alcantara on the 8-bit. Juan Soto, Stars of the MLB. Alright, Shohei Ohtani in the 90. I already hit that a couple times, but still a good one to hit. Mookie Betts on the power players. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the game day drip. And Skeens on the stars of the MLB. Kevin Gausman in the foil. Shea Whitcomb in the sand glitter. The Mariners Moose. Julio Rodriguez on the 8-bit. Jose Ramirez on the stars of the MLB. Emmanuel Class in the All Tops team. It's the only second time I've hit one of these, so they don't pop up too often. Not sure how rare of a insert they are. Julio Rodriguez on the power players. Gunnar Henderson on the game day drip. Alan Arenado, stars of the MLB. Another O, let's go. Jackson Holiday. Lars Nootbaar. Looper. Jacob Wilson. Mookie Betts. And Dylan Cease. And my last pack for this celebration box. Let's go. Starting off with the home run leaders. Tony Gwynn on the 90. I think I've hit that one too. Manny Machado, power players. Pete Alonso on the game day drip. Francisco Lindor, and Michael McCreevy. So unless I missed something, no number cards on this box. Not as good as my first box. However, still a lot of fun. Lots of cool hits. Lots of cool inserts, right? You know the drill by this point, right? If you're back to my channel, if it's your first time here, if you want to see more of my collecting journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. And while you're at it, make sure you click that like button down below and comment below. Let me know what you guys think of these hits. Celebration Mega Box. Are they worth it? You guys let me know. Got 2 more of these to rip. They're coming up right now. All right, so out of the 4, 2 down, 2 to go. Third one, celebration box, happening now. This pack is a lot of fun, except for the fact that I have way too many base cards of 2025 Series 1. I have to figure out a way to get rid of a lot of them. Let's rip, stack some more. Give 14 trading cards per pack, so skip the base, go for the hits. I think that's what I'm going to try to do with these last 2 boxes, since I talked about all the other ones in the first 2 videos. And you've probably seen every card from Series 1 by now if you've watched any of my videos. So, let's go. Yu Darvish in the sand glitter, followed by Joe Ryan in the sand glitter, Brooks Lee on the 8-bit baller, and Paul Goldschmidt on the power players. Lewis Robert, stars of the MLB. All right, numbered out of 99, Francisco Lindor on the power players. My first one of those that I've hit that are numbered. Pretty cool. Edwin Diaz in the sand glitter. Mookie Betts, 8-bit baller. Freddie Freeman, power player. Gunnar Henderson, stars of the MLB. Manny Machado in the 1990. Mookie Betts in the game day drip. My first of the mascots, Mrs. Met. Christian Yelich, stars of the MLB. All right, Jorge Alcala, and that's out of 2025. Ezekiel Tovar in the sand glitter. Nico Herner in the sand glitter. Luis Angel Acuna in the 8-bit ballers. Bobby Witt Jr. on the power players. Dylan Cruz, stars of the MLB. All right, next pack. Rafael Devers in the Grapefruit League. Bryce Harper on the game day drip. Wally the Green Monster. Corbin Carroll, stars of the MLB. Stance. Sand Glitter. Gunnar Henderson in the 8-bit ballers. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., power player. James Wood, stars of the MLB. Alright, we got Bryce Harper in the 1990. Aaron Judge, game day drip. The Royals mascot Slugger. Rafael Devers, stars of the MLB. Hunter Fiducia on the foil. Ceddanne Rafaela in the Sand Glitter. Ronald Acuna Jr., 8-bit baller. Rafael Devers, power players. Brooks Lee, stars of the MLB. And let's go, Zach Eflin. Though we're not doing too hot right now. It's a long season. Got Jason Tatum on the first pitch. Randy Arozarena on the game day drip. The Diamondbacks Baxter. Julio Rodriguez. Stars of the MLB. These boxes are a lot of fun. Francisco Lindor on the 90. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the game day drip. The Swingin' Friar. And Carlos Correa. Awesome. We got a Gunnar Henderson in the Sand Glitter. Francisco Lindor, 8-bit baller. Kyle Schwarber, power player. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Alright, we got Jarren Duran of the All Tops team. Ellie De La Cruz on the game day drip. Mr. Met. So I got Mr. and Mrs. in this. Corey Seager, stars of the MLB. Jock Peterson in the foil. American League home run leaders. Aaron Judge on the 8-bit. Pete Alonso, power player. And Shota Imanaga, stars of the MLB. Cool. A few more packs to go in this first box. I guess technically it's my third box, but first of the second half. Drew Thorpe in the 90. James Wood in the game day drip. Got my O's mascot. And Kobe Mayo, stars of the MLB. Dalton Varsho. Jackson Jobe. Ronald Acuna Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. And my last pack of this first celebration box. Lots of fun. If you haven't ripped one of these yet, I highly recommend them. They are pretty cool. Just a lot of different inserts, you know, that you don't get out of the regular packs. So if you ripped a bunch of the regular ones, you probably don't need to. I probably didn't need to either. Hence, so many doubles. But it's cool. Alright, the greatest hits. Freddie Freeman, the go-ahead grand slam. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the game day drip. Bernie Brewer in the mascot. Jordan Alvarez, stars of the MLB. And then Spencer Schwellenbach is my last card. So that'll do it for the third box. Fourth box, happening right now. Alright, here we go. This is box number 4. Fourth one of these. Celebration 2025 Top Series 1 Baseball. These have been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to ripping this. Again, ripped a whole bunch of these. I think I'm actually done with Series 1 now. I'm not going to open anymore. I got to really fight that urge. Wait for some chrome to pop up. Bowman comes out very soon. I'm going to rip this last one, though. Have a little fun with it. Not sure if I'm going to pick up any of those. I never even opened my 2024 Bowman jumbo box or whatever I bought. So, alright. I'm going to do this in 2 parts, like I did with my very first one. Because there are so many inserts, so many hits in each one of these boxes, I'm going to reset it after that first stack. So, slide these over. Skipping the base, just talking about the hits. We'll see how we do. First up is the National League wins leaders in the sand glitter. All right, I'll take that. Aaron Judge in the sand glitter. Mike Trout, game day drip. My first of the mascots, Dinger. Feel like I've hit pretty much most of those already. Paul Skeen, stars of the MLB. All right, River Ryan on the 90. Got Bobby Witt Jr. in the 8-bit. And Mike Trout on the power players. Some Jose Ramirez, stars of the MLB. Abraham Turo in the 2025. Andrew Vaughn, sand glitter. Corbin Carroll, game day drip. Paul's in the mascot. Nolan Arenado, stars of the MLB. George Brett, call to the hall. Bryce Harper, 8-bit. Corey Seager, power player. Mookie Betts, stars of the MLB. Some of these are missing their foil around the names. Notice that on the one previously. Incoming Guardians, sand glitter. Jose Ramirez, game day drip. Rosie Red, Francisco Lindor, and Caballero. Cool. Wade Boggs in the 1990. Jordan Alvarez in the 8-bit. Jordan Alvarez in the power players. Already running our room. Bobby Witt on the stars of the MLB, and Cavadas. Paul Blackburn in the foil. Sweet. Got Ellie on the sand glitter. Julio Rodriguez, game day drip. Pirate Parrot. Ronald Acuna Jr., stars of the MLB. And the last pack for the first half. Corbin Carroll in the greatest hits. Aaron Judge on the 8-bit ballers. Pete Alonso in the power players. Juan Soto, stars of the MLB. And Freddie Fermin. All right, so first half, pretty cool. Lots of cool hits in these boxes. I'm going to clear this out. Second half, coming right up. All right, on to the next half. Here we go. Robin Yount in the 1990. Francisco Lindor in the 8-bit baller. Kyle Schwarber in the power players. And Fernando Tatis Jr., stars of the MLB. Ernie Clement in the sand glitter. Ellie De La Cruz, game day drip. Mr. Met, Jordan Alvarez, stars of the MLB. Okay, and I got a double of a first pitch. Barely hit any of them, and the second time I've gotten Lauren Elena, country singer. Gunnar Henderson in the 8-bit baller. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the power player. Lewis Robert Jr., stars of the MLB. Leading off this time with Shohei. Starling Marte, sand glitter. James Wood in the game day drip. Let's go O's, the mascot, Matt Chapman, stars of the MLB. All right, there we go. Nolan Ryan in the 1990. Jackson Jobe in the 8-bit baller. Ronald Acuna Jr., power player. And Aaron Judge, stars of the MLB. And this one was backwards, not sure. Adele Amador in the 1990, all purple. One of the variants with the purple background, but pretty cool. Luis Garcia Jr., sand glitter. David Hamilton in a sand glitter. Ronald Acuna Jr., Game Day Drip. Bernie Brewer, and the mascot. Ellie De La Cruz, Stars of the MLB. I'll have to research that one. William Contreras in the All Tops team. Brooks Lee on the 8-Bit Baller. Paul Goldschmidt in the Power Player. Shota Imanaga, Stars of the MLB. And it's come down to this last pack of the celebration. This is going to be the last pack I rip of Series 1 for a long time. I'm hoping I can stand by that. I don't know. We'll see. All right. The National League RBI leaders in the Sand Glitter. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Game Day Drip. The Swingin' Friar. Kobe Mayo. And Kybert Ruiz. I feel like I've hit that combination in that same order before. Anyway, all right, 4 boxes of Celebration down. Let me know what you guys think of these hits. Have you guys been ripping this? What was your favorite pull from one of these Celebration boxes? I know there's some pretty rad things out there. I just guess I grabbed the wrong ones, but I got some pretty cool hits out of these 4. Definitely got a couple complete subsets, I'm pretty sure. So, fun rip. Overall, I'd buy more of them if I could find them. Thanks for checking this video out. If you want to see more of my collecting journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can find me at any of those spots right over there as well. While you're clicking that button, make sure you click that like button down below. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. Until next time, I'm Nate. This was It's All About the Hunt, and I'll catch you on the next hunt.